Wait a minute, who are you talking to? We FaceTime 12 hours a day. We text constantly. Why am I still feeling misunderstood by my husband? If you're in an LDR and you feel like you've been talking more but connecting less, this is for you. Because I'm learning that communication is just not about quantity. It's so much more than that. By the end of this video, I'm going to break down 3 reasons why you can talk all day and still feel unheard, and what I'm doing differently to actually feel seen through the screen. So the first reason, you can't see body language when you need to. When we're in a heated disagreement, it's so easy to just end the call out of frustration, or move the phone away so you won't see me crying or rolling my eyes, things like, let's be honest, we all do it. But here's the thing, in an LDR, you have to work so much harder through the screen to be seen. And if you can't FaceTime, all you have is your voice. You don't know their body language. You don't know if they're pacing. You don't know if they're crying, if their arms are folded, or if they're upset or just tired. That missing physical awareness, it creates misunderstandings that wouldn't happen if we were in the same room. I can't reach over and touch his hand. He can't see my face when it drops. We're trying to communicate emotions over a 6-inch screen, and sometimes that is just not enough. So I'm learning how to over communicate my body language verbally. Like asking him sometimes, babe, I'm not in the right headspace. Let me process this and I'll come back to you. Or I'm not mad. I just need a second to mentally process this. I'd have to say what he normally sees. The second reason I felt unheard, cultural difference. And I'm not just talking about language. My husband is Jamaican and I'm American. Last night we had this whole debate. I made the statement, broke like a dog. He was like, that's a Jamaican thing. I said, no, we actually say that in America too. It sounds silly, but little things like that add up. But here's the bigger one, his tone. When my husband is passionate about something, it sounds as if he's angry or he's just upset. Well, at least to my American ears. His tone changes and I try to match that energy like, wait a minute, who are you talking to? But with time I had to learn, this is just how he cares. He really cares deeply. He's not angry, he's just very passionate about it. But I was hearing it all wrong. And don't even get me started with the patois. It took me so long to understand what he was speaking to me. And honestly, I'm still not 100%. Sometimes I'm focused on translating and I miss the whole conversation. In return, it makes me so frustrated and initially gets him frustrated because he's like, you're not listening. But I am literally trying to understand where we're going with this. When you're learning each other's culture without being in each other's presence physically, it's hard. And sometimes we honestly in disagreements without full comprehension. It gets pushed aside, don't worry about it. But then when it happens again, we're like, wait a minute, we did not even fix it the first time. So now I ask so many questions. I am a question asking woman. Embarrassingly asking a lot of questions. Wait, what do you mean by that? Can you say it slower? That's my favorite one. Can you say it slower for me? I don't understand. And I do that because I don't want to assume the wrong thing. And then here we are in another disagreement. And then I like to reiterate what I heard. So is this what you meant by what you said? I'm just trying to understand. It actually slows us down, but it also helps us hear each other. And that brings me to our third reason, frustration from lack of understanding. When we're both frustrated, we don't understand each other. It creates this cycle. I'm frustrated because I can't understand his patois. He's frustrated because I'm not getting what he's trying to say. And instead of slowing down and working through it, you just get frustrated even more. But here's what I'm realizing. It's not about the words. It's about feeling unseen. When I can't understand him, I feel like I'm feeling as his wife. And when he can't get through to me, he feels unheard. And that emotional layer is what makes it so hard. I'm learning to step back and process my emotions differently. When we're stuck, I'll say, give me a scenario so I understand. Or I say, let me give you this scenario so you would understand. We're learning to teach each other instead of expecting the other person to just get it. It's not perfect, but it is progress. So here's what I want you to take away. You can talk all day and still feel unheard. Physical awareness is missing. You can't see body language through a screen. Cultural differences create translation gaps, even if you still speak the same language. Frustration happens when there's no understanding, and then emotions are all over the place. LDR communication is not about talking more, it's about talking differently. It's about over communicating your emotions, asking 1,000 questions without shame, and giving each other grace while you're still learning. My husband and I, we're still figuring it out. 3 years in it, and we're still learning each other. But I'm learning feeling unheard isn't a failure. It's just a part of the process that we're building life across cultures. If you're in an LDR and you felt this, drop a heart in the comments. And tell me, what's the biggest communication struggle in your relationship? Let's talk about it. And if this helped you, I'm posting LDR tips Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays. We're figuring this out together. You're not alone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.